Hello again, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to another edition of PhilsPhive. I really hope that you're having a great week. I'm going to start out with something that I'm really excited about for next week, actually, and that's one of the most fun things that we get to do here at the Dallas Builders Association, and that's through our partnership with Operation Finally Home, who builds mortgage-free homes for combat wounded veterans, first responders, and their families. And we get to dedicate one of those homes to a very deserving veteran and her young son. U.S. Navy Corpsman Luisa Velez and Spencer are going to receive the keys to their mortgage-free home on Tuesday, and that's starting at 9:30. So you'll get to be a part of what actually is going to be Operation Finally Home's 200th home dedication nationwide. So we'll have a little bit of a lunch afterwards and a good get together just to celebrate that, and more importantly celebrate the service that Ms. Velez has provided to our country and the very deserving accomplishment of being able to receive that home in Irving, Texas. And the city's been a great partner for us, as has the NEC Corporation, and special thanks to Matt Walls with Winston Custom Homes. This is the second one that he's built, and it was just wonderful that he had stepped up again to get the job done. So a lot to celebrate next week. I hope you can join us out there. We'll get started nice and early in the morning before it gets too hot. Also on Thursday, July 28th, we've got After Hours. That's going to be up at Ferguson in Frisco. The Builder Jackpot is now up to $800, and you can register at dallasbuilders.org. A big thanks to Structure Home Warranty for being our year-long membership partner. We have a Building a Better Business class coming up the day prior to that on Wednesday, July 27th. You can learn about the IRS tax credits and deductions necessary to qualify for energy tax incentives for builders, the 45L tax credit among others. There, it's an in-person and hybrid option for that class. Again, register at dallasbuilders.org. And also, again, thank you to Structure Home Warranty for being our year-long education partner. Metro East, they have a meeting tomorrow. It's going to be a good one on supply chain and material pricing. Certainly been a wild roller coaster there, up, down, sideways, depending on what materials you're talking about. But some good experts, Brett Dewey and Paul Evans with Builder First Source, are going to be out there. So again, common theme, register at dallasbuilders.org. Also, last thing I've got here, well, second to last thing actually, the Board and Associate VP nominations. The deadline is this Friday at noon. For that, you'll see a link in the punch list if you're interested in being a part of our board of directors for the 2022-2023 leadership year, or you can just email Sheena Beaver directly in our office and get your nomination in. Either way will work just fine. And last but not least, a very special happy birthday to the Dallas Builders Association. This day back in 1944, so if my math's correct, 78 years ago, Hugh Prather gathered a bunch of builders in a room, and they decided that they were going to be better together to work on the problems of the day, which included supply chain issues, which included a housing shortage, which has included a lot of the same things that we're dealing with today. And just as it was back then, it is now a great privilege to serve you as the industry. And like I said, a very happy birthday to the Dallas Builders Association, and a very happy Wednesday for you. Keep on building, and we'll talk to you soon.